I'm aware of the fact that I give praise quite easily to mods. I just can't help but be amazed by this community's continued efforts to better this game and give their own touch to it. So many talented and creative people making mods for absolutely free. I'm saying this because I made a note to myself that I would be more strict with my reviews from now on and not give praise so easily. But then I came across this mod, and I'm not exaggerating when I say it blew my mind. I've been looking for a mod like this for a long time. Cities of the North is a collection of town overhaul mods for Skyrim Special Edition by JP Steel 2. Right now it overhauls these smaller towns: Winterhold, Morthal and Dawnstar. As we know, there are great mods which overhaul Skyrim cities, but none of them change the architecture to something more distinct. Well, this is exactly what Cities of the North does. Gets rid of the mundane farmhouses and replaces them with unique buildings. In result, the town's silhouette is completely renewed to the better, and that is what makes the towns feel individual and different from each other. In this video, I'll be comparing townscapes with JK Skyrim as the base city mod, and then showing how Cities of the North affects each town. We'll also be taking a peek at the interiors as well. If you're too busy to watch the whole video, or for some other reason want to skip all the blabber and details, skip to the end. I have timestamped the part where I summarize the video shortly and show comparisons between vanilla towns, Cities of the North, and both Cities of the North and JK Skyrim. Otherwise, let's start up. First, we step into Winterhold, the once capital, now reduced to a portion from what it was in its times of glory. The biggest change Cities of the North makes in Winterhold must be that the Jarl's Longhouse is no longer in its usual place. It is now a castle, sitting atop of the mountain. We'll go in there soon, so don't worry. The inn, the Frozen Hearth, looks amazing and huge, for the lack of a better adjective. Shall we step in? The interior is totally different from what it was. You know, a classic Skyrim copy and paste tavern. See the ship on the wall? Now that's obviously inspired by the looming sea of ghosts underneath the town. The inn is vast, and it now feels like a place where the people of the city gather every evening. And it wouldn't be as crowded as in a normal Skyrim tavern. Burness Oddments is Winterhold's trading shop. The mod changes it quite a bit, going from a normal trader's to more of a inn-like store. Berna herself seems to like to stand on top of the logs in the mod, okay? There aren't many houses in Winterhold, but the one Kraldar lives in is overhauled as well. Finally, the Jarl's residence, which is turned into a castle. I love this change. It feels natural, because Winterhold was indeed the capital of Skyrim back in the day. All the major cities Jarls live in castles, so why there not be a Winterhold castle? Now there is, and I suggest you explore the castle if you get this mod. It's really awesome all around. Cities of the North Winterhold combined with JK's Winterhold is how the town should have been from the beginning, in my opinion, especially when you take the town's history into account. The great collapse from JK Skyrim, the castle and beautiful interiors from Cities of the North, this combination is absolutely perfect for Winterhold. Oof, first city done. Now let's move on to Morthal, the mysterious town deep in the mist and swamplands. Compared to Winterhold, Morthal is full of people and houses they live in. But similar to Winterhold, also these people don't trust magic and the wielders of magic. You might visit this town en route to Solitude, maybe rest at the inn and hear all the latest gossip, or then you're interested in the town's alchemy shop. The mod changes the overall feeling you get while visiting the city. I get more of the witchy and this town has something to hide vibes, and less of the ordinary little town feel of Morthal. It's definitely different. In actuality, it is way different to the point I think some might get averse by it, and that's okay, of course. Alright, let's check out the interiors of Jarl's residence, High Moon Hall first. Okay, I mean, wow. Everything about this just makes sense, you know what I mean? Gorgeous, moody, fitting. The upstairs and living quarters work nicely as well. I bet Jarl Idgrud Ravencrown is very happy with the renovations of her longhouse. And look! Idgrud's son's Yorik's lusty Argonian maid book is still there. Perfect. Let's go to Moorside Inn next. This place looks like the perfect place to hibernate in until spring. So cozy. The whole time I've been checking out this mod, I've been thinking about how I wanna start a new, fresh playthrough. These overhauled towns just make me itch for some roleplaying. But this inn is the last straw. Oh my god. Okay, stop dreaming about a new playthrough and keep going. Next, let's see how the regular houses look like. I can tell that the cozy, Nordic and slightly mysterious theme continues for sure. Lami's alchemy shop is dimly lit hut, perfect for the somewhat shady profession of filters and poisons. All in all, the town is really different from vanilla with JKs and cities of the north. But that is the point, isn't it? I must say that the impact the interiors have in this town is huge. Yep, just like all of us, Morthal is beautiful in its own way. And just like all of us, I'm still happy to get the frick away from there. Next up, Dawnstar, the northern coast town. Get your warmest coat and fluffiest mittens ready. Dawnstar has it all. Docks, dragons, a weird-ass temple, torment, and an exhausting rivalry between two miners. It feels like you're about as welcome as a poke in the eye in this city. Cities of the North changes the architecture from those famous and uninspiring but harmless farmhouses to impressive wooden Nordic-style buildings. Although the town already looks great with JK's overhaul, adding the cities of the North to the mix just punches me in the gut with the oomph factory. Which means Dawnstar looks fantastic with the new houses. You must be itching to see the interiors, and so am I, so let's start with the Windpeak Inn. Oh, it's just as cozy as I thought it would be. Large dining area and also a large fireplace bringing warmth and light to keep you safe from the cold sea wind. Tavern walls are full of nature's decorations, although I'm not sure what's up with this elk's head. Let's not waste too much time and money in the inn. One ale okay, and then we will head out. The towering white hall stands strongly on the icy ground of Dawnstar, looming over the town. The Jarl's residence actually somewhat resembles the vanilla version of it. The layout is quite similar. The difference is the atmosphere. It commands respect. When your ruler lives like this, you know they are an important person. Let's see next how the ordinary people live in the coastal town. Rustleif and his wife live quite comfortably in a cottage. I love how you can see the sky from the ceiling. And Silas's house is severely broken for me. Maybe there is some updates I missed, or some incompatibility. Now let's recap and see how it looks like when we first go from no town mods onto turning Cities of the North on, and then finally adding JK Skyrim to the mix. In the meantime, I'll tell you my final thoughts of this mod. Cities of the North is not just lore-friendly, it's intensely faithful to it. This is what I imagine would have been the outcome if Bethesda spent even more time and budget on the development of Skyrim. This mod just makes perfect sense, and it's executed beautifully in all its polished glory. With JK Skyrim, the outcome is just fantastic. There are many compatibility patches, so you don't have to choose between this and some other mod, which is a huge plus, and very thoughtful of the author. This mod makes it exciting to explore towns you have explored time and time again. At the moment, there is only one city missing from the project, which is Falkreath, and that just happens to be my favorite place in all of Skyrim. Can't wait for the author to publish that one. I don't usually give a rating, but if I did, this one would get excellent marks. Is anyone surprised? Cities of the North by JP Steel 2. Link to the mod in the description below. Go download it and remember to endorse the mod if you love it like I did. We're at the end of the video, and I just want to thank all my viewers for making all this effort worthwhile. And if you're interested in Skyrim screenshots, which I assume since you're watching this, go follow my Skyrim Instagram at bardscollegegraduate. And of course, if you want, like this video and or comment for the sweet algorithm bonuses. Alright, thanks for watching and see ya!